Good morning, you raccoons. Hope you are having an amazing week. I was remembering something that happened to me in 1973. Picture this, 1973, Sicily. Anyways, 1973, I was 14 years old. I'll never forget it because I was sleeping in, in junior high school. My best friend, Bruce Wenner, knocked on my window and said, "Listen, do you want a job?" And it was my very first job, and I was super excited. So I jumped out of bed, and I was the glamorous job of being the dishwasher at one of the sleaziest cafes that you can possibly imagine. And my God, some of the stories from that place. But I made, are you ready for this? I was clearing like $2.50 an hour. I was rolling in the money, people. But listen, one of the things talking about money that I think it's really important for especially listing agents, real estate brokers, entrepreneurs in general, is the subject of money. I know this is a crazy ass time right now with the pandemic, but if you're still in business and you're still doing business, understanding how to become wealthy is super key right now, all right? And just a couple tips. One, make sure that you're saying no to things that are providing you with gratification right now, but aren't contributing to you becoming wealthy or becoming financially independent down the road. You know, things like buying a new suit or buying a new car or, whatever it is. I've always said it is not the money you make, it's the money you keep that's the most important thing. And being wealthy does not mean having a lot of money. It basically means having a lot of options. And that's one of the ways I've always looked at it. So that's why I really wanted to talk to you about this. Pay yourself first is another thing. You definitely have to pay yourself first. Now, I know during this pandemic, there are a lot of us that are just scraping by and really need every single dollar, but it's still a sound principle. If there's any way that you can still save a couple bucks from each commission check or each sale, that is the key. Focusing again on not necessarily the money that you make, but the money that you're keeping. Keep your expenses down. Especially if you're running a business, make sure you're running a lean business and not just willy-nilly spending a lot of time and a lot of money on advertising and crazy stuff that you don't really need. In my real estate business, I'm keeping my expenses really super lean, especially during these crazy pandemic times. Study about money. As opposed to going home and cracking open that beer and watching Netflix at night, there's so many tutorials and there's so many great ways that you can learn about money with videos and online. Know your stuff about what you should be doing with money. And then also too, which I think is really so important for us entrepreneurs, and that is leveraging our time. Making sure that we as entrepreneurs are doing things that we should be doing to generate money, to generate sales, and not doing just admin stuff or not just doing busy stuff just to sort of keep busy. Just because you're busy doesn't necessarily mean that you're productive and that you're making money. And then finally, one last thing before I sign off, really, and that is just surround yourself with people that are making a lot of money, that are doing well with money. They always say that you are the average of the 5 people, you're making the average income of the 5 people that you're hanging around with. So hang around with new people, hang around, get onto LinkedIn, get onto social media, find people that are doing really well, find out what they're doing, what makes sense. I love to tell you what I'm doing. Definitely I've got some pretty cool things going on that are really super easy to do in terms of building wealth. Always hit me up and let me know what you're doing at The Agent Unleashed. And if you want to talk more, hit me up there and let's have a conversation. All right, you guys, have a great week and stay healthy. We'll talk to you soon.